YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to another Identity 5 video, and in this one, we're going to go over Wax Artist and how he's become a strong hunter in the meta. Before we get into the video, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you're enjoying the content. If you're not, then obviously, you don't have to. It's totally up to you, but I really do appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into the video, and so we're going to be looking at, essentially, how Wax Artist has become a strong hunter. Is he S tier? Is he A+? That will be answered at the end of this video. And we're going to look at some gameplays from him as well here. As you can see, playing on Chinatown against Psychologist, Prisoner, Dancer, and Wildling. Immediately going for the Psychologist. A big part of Wax Artist is if you can get a hit without getting to 100 wax, the wax will stay on the survivor. So it's not like another hunter, like where if you hit them, then the ability will get removed here. Look, we're going to get a little bit of wax on her. We're not going to get it. We're going to get a little bit more here, but not to 100. Notice how I'm going to intentionally not get to 100. Then we're going to go for the hit, and now we just need 8 wax, which means 2 little wax balls, or we can use the wax bomb as well. Anything pretty much will freeze the Psychologist. And that's just Wax Artist. Already off to a great start here. Very strong chase, as you can tell. And it's just a good chase. That's already a good thing to have as a hunter. So chase, camp, cyber pressure. Chase is already one of these things that you can see is very strong here for not for Wildling, for Wax Artist. And now we're going to see the cyber pressure. If you die on a Cypher Machine against a Wax Artist, it's very easy to simply just wax the Cypher Machine, and they can't decode it. And you can block multiple Cyphers at once. You can wax bomb one, you can shoot wax on another. You can wax as many Cyphers as you can reach, essentially. And that's really strong, obviously, right? That's incredibly broken. So we are going to see the rescue from the Wildling onto the Psychologist here. And the biggest thing with Wax Artist as well is that his camp doesn't become strong till full presence. Then he'd be broken. He already has good cyber pressure. We were able to get the hit through the pallet onto the Psychologist. He already has good cyber pressure and good chase. And we can simply just wax off the Cypher yet again, and Dancer cannot do it until the wax disappears. And it stays on for a long period of time. So that's just incredibly powerful. So good chase, good camp, one's full presence, and good cyber control. Those are the things that make up a good hunter. Let's take Sculptor, for example. When Sculptor was first released, she had good chase with her statues, she had good camping, especially when she had reached full presence, and she had good cyber control because she could chisel the Cypher Machines, use statues, and push the survivors off of those Cyphers. Right? And Wax Artist essentially has the same sort of concept. He can't necessarily chisel anywhere on the map, but he can wax bomb Cyphers from halfway across the map. It's crazy how long that reach is. I'm not sure why Wildling's trying to rescue when he's half health, but we are going to see, looks like the Prisoner is going to come in for the save here. We are full presence now. Unfortunately, we weren't able to cut off the Survivor from a distance. We do get the hit. Nice rescue from the Survivors onto the Dancer here. I don't know why everybody's here. Prisoner's just going to give a free 100% hot wax hit, and he misses the flywheel as well. When you're playing Wax Artist as well, guys, you have to be careful. Don't instantly shoot someone to 100 because they do have flywheel. You want to bait them a little bit first and then go for the 100. So here we're just going to slowly build up, wax onto the Psychologist. I don't know what the Wildling's doing. That's not quite sure what's going on here. As you can see here, I'm waiting for. Okay, so I'm not gonna get to 100 here. I'm gonna wait. I was gonna say I was waiting for hot wax. I'm actually not. I just get her to 89. We just hit her. The wax doesn't disappear. I lose her for a second because I'm a bot. And then actually I just changed targets to these guys because I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I don't want them to get their heal off. So now we're going to go ahead. Again, here's another good part about Wax Artist Chase, as you can block off windows with that wax bomb. You can instantly block off windows. Wax Artist has so much going for him. It's ridiculous. We're just going to go ahead, break this connection, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to wax off the Cypher. You can't decode it. And the Cyber Control, look, they're still at 4 Cyphers. If you die on Cyphers against Wax Artist, you will lose because you just simply get those Cyphers waxed over and over and over and over. And here we're going to go for the Wildling. We can actually just go for hot wax here. Look, we can just go for a Kobe no look. Just get him down right there. Nothing you can do. I mean, it's broken. I'm not sure how the Prisoner didn't take damage from that. But we're going to get the Prisoner to 100. Go for the charge attack. Stuff the rescue on the Prisoner. And this is pretty much just a wrap at this point. And that's pretty much, Wax Artist. You don't even need blink. I mean, you can just go up, down, teleport on big maps. I usually go up, down, blink on small maps, just because some small maps are difficult for Wax Artist. Again, the big key for kiting a wax is going around buildings and areas where the wax cannot see around. So maps like Arms Factory, Red Church would be very good for those, for going against those type of hunters, or for going against a wax. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind here. Those kind of maps, Red Church and Arms Factory, are good for going against wax artists. Same as Sacred Heart Hospital. Dancer needs to look behind her when she kites, unfortunately. That's a pretty easy down there. And then as for Wildling, we're just not even going to pick up. Yeah, we're just going to go for the prisoner here. So I do bring up, down, blink on Sacred, Arms, and Church just because those are not good wax maps and they're not incredibly large maps. But on other large maps like Chinatown, Ever Sleeping, Moonlit, Lakeside, Leo's Memory, depends on the team comp, we usually go up, down, teleport. Yeah, we're just going to see Chair here as well. Dancer's down on Chair, teleport back to Chair so Wildling can't get the save. And this is just a very easy down onto the Wildling. And this is pretty much just game over at this point. And we're just gonna wax out the Cypher Machine again. And yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So we're gonna start to go over a little bit why Wax Artist is A+ or S tier. So again, what makes up a good hunter? Chase, camp, Cypher Pressure. Wax Artist has all those things. So is he an S tier hunter? Honestly, in my opinion, yes, he is. I think he's becoming as good as Clerk, as good as Dream Witch. He's on the same bar as that. And if you saw the most recent tier list that I did upload, a lot of those, a lot of characters are based around, you base survivors around how good they are against the meta hunters. The meta hunters are like the best hunters, Dream Witch, Clerk, and now also Wax Artist. If a survivor is not good against Wax Artist, they're not going to be incredibly strong in the survivor meta, because Wax Artist is a very strong character. If you look over in the China and the Japan leagues, IJL and IVL, they play a lot of Wax Artists even in round 1. They'll even play Wax Artists on bad wax maps like Red Church because of how strong he is. He's a very good tie hunter. He's got a lot of win potential. It's very difficult to lose. Not only is it very difficult to lose as Wax Artist, he has win potential because he has that instant kill potential. Once you get to full presence, you can get 100 wax on someone, hit them with the hot wax, and just down them with a swing immediately after that. As you can see, we are just going for the Psychologist to secure that last kill here. And this will be a 4-survivor elimination at 3 ciphers remaining, which is very strong. And look at this. We can simply just block off this window. She can't vault it. She's going to hide the red light a little bit, try to mind game. And we can just go for the Psychologist. She can't vault the window, and there's nothing she can do here. And that's just another incredible part about Wax Artist Chase. I think we finished off with like a little hot wax here. Yeet. And yeah, that's just absolutely broken. Don't even need attack recovery. All right, let's look into the second replay here. I think this one's on Sacred, and we are going to have a blink build. So this is going to be up, down, blink, just in preparation for how strong of a map Sacred Heart Hospital actually is. We are up against Embalmer, Patient, Batter, and Prisoner. And I know you guys are going to have some questions about this. If you have any questions as well, don't forget to ask in the comment section below. But first of all, I know at least one person's probably going to ask, do you think Wax Artists will be used a lot in Koa? Absolutely. We're going to see a lot of Wax Artists get used. There's a lot of top hunters currently in NAAU that have been starting to play Wax Artists. Currently over in China, in Japan, they all play Wax. Wax is going to be a common round 1, round 2, even round 3 hunter if it's not banned. But I imagine Wax most likely will get banned in those later rounds. We're going to see, we're going to go for Batter here. And, you know, typically Batter's a very strong kiting character. But against Wax Artists, you really can't do much. Already, as you can see, 97 here, we're going to freeze the Batter. And we're going to get an instant down. And Blink's not even up yet. Already a quick down here. Already a very strong start. And we're going to just share him over here. And it doesn't really matter. Because it doesn't really matter where we share him. I don't really know what the Embalmer is saying. Maybe he was trying to get the Batter's face. I'm not really sure. Because we can immediately just wax up this Cypher. Did I actually miss that? Okay, I missed the wax because I'm a bot. But anyways, good hunters, unlike myself, would have hit that onto the Cypher machine and slowed down the Cypher projects. As you can see, immediately 100% onto the Batter here, already getting it down. We're already one step away from full presence, and again, we can just wax the Cypher. Hopefully I actually hit it this time. Okay, I think we got it that time, so maybe. I don't know. We did see the Embalmer got the face of the Batter, but it doesn't matter. He just puts the coffin in a really bad area. And actually, Wax Artist is very good against Embalmer, because obviously you can't hit the survivor while they have that bubble on them after they come out of the coffin. For I think it's like 7 seconds, right, if I'm not mistaken. However, you can still get wax on them, so you can still set them up to go down. And as you can see, we're going to just use this wax here, get the batter up to 97. One wax shot will freeze him. We block the window off as well, nothing he can do, and he's just down like that. And there's nothing a survivor can do to avoid that. I mean, it's so strong. It's just incredibly strong chase. And, you know, what can you do? So we're going to see batter on share here for the last time. Still 3 ciphers remaining. We still have our blink trade available. We haven't even needed blink. Probably could have brought teleport, but it's safer to bring blink on sacred just because you can get kited on sacred. It can be a difficult map for wax. And you're going to see why here against this embalmer. As long as you can break line of sight, it can be very difficult for wax artists. So you're going to break line of sight, you're going to go around these pallets, you're going to tight kite around these pallets, and there's not much you can do here. I'm surprised that didn't hit. I was like, bruh, that's kind of annoying. That, as you can see, embalmer, he's just going to run circles around these pallets here. We're able to get the down here. He got stuck for a second there, but we were able to get the down and share on this cipher machine. And remember what I said, if you die in a cipher against a wax artist, you're going to lose the game. Because now we can simply just break this connection, we can wax up the cipher, and they have to do an entirely new cipher if they want a chance here. Now we're at full presence. This is where wax artist camp becomes very scary. It's already a great start, and now wax artist is getting into the best part of his abilities here. We're going to see patient come into the rescue. The goal here is to get 100 wax, and then immediately switch to hot wax, and then hit him with the hot wax so there's no attack recovery, and then just down him right after. As you can see, we're going to get him 92. We're going to go for the hot wax. He's going to take the hot wax hit as he runs into it. So if you run into a wax bomb on the ground, you'll still take the 25 wax. Even if the initial wax bomb misses you, you cannot run on top of it or you will take that wax. So we can simply just drop a hot wax on the chair there. If he goes for the rescue, he's going to take that hot wax hit. We're going to drop him away from the chair so he can't self-heal and rescue, and we want to make sure we camp so a prisoner does not get a free save here. And we are going to have our hot wax back online shortly. The cooldown for that honestly needs to be longer. We're just waiting for prisoner to use his shock. There it is. And we're just going to get him to 100. Go for the hot wax. No attack recovery, down him right away, and that's GG's in a 4 survivor elimination. So is Wax Artist S tier? I think yes. With his control, with his chase, with his camping abilities, I think Wax Artist is an S tier hunter, and one that we should expect to see in the upcoming Call of Abyss 6. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world. Peace out for now, and I'll see you all in the next one.